one way or the other, it's sort of saves people from a lot of disappointments. This aspect that we have shifted from, you know what, it's fine or it's not. At the end of the day, it's not like weighing apa katikati, you know. Yeah. Do you think this is for the good or, you know, it's turning things for the worse?
What I think is that there's so much more negative that we've seen as a result of it. Because, you know, of the trends and the things that we tend to do, what has happened is there's been a lack of trust. There's been so much, you know, broken relationships. I think it's for the worse. I don't think it has helped us at all.
Okay.
Could there be a positive? I'm sure there could.
I mean...
I'm sure there could. But, you know, for the most part, I really feel like we are where we are because it was corrupted. And as a result, we have taken it, you know, human beings, we have a tendency to just take things like and run with it.
Yes.
So the corruption has, you know, caused us to, you know, to take it for the worse and not for the better.
And not for the better.
Yeah.
Again, can we just do like a bit of a comparison? Like love then and love now, right?
Yeah.
Because when you talk to different people, they'll tell you, listen, back then, I mean, you had no choice. Whether you loved someone or not, it was more of, this is the person that we have chosen for you. That's it. Whether you love this person or not, you learn to love them. Like, it wasn't more about me as a person and what I feel for this other person. It was more of what the society, what the families, what the, you know, what these communities think is fit for me.
Yeah.
So it was more of, you don't really have a choice.
Yeah.
You know, as compared to now, where I.
Yeah. But you see, if you think about it in this way, if you were to be given your person and told, figure this out and figure this out for the rest of your lives, and both of you work at it, man, you will enjoy a true, beautiful love.
Right.
The only problem that comes is when one partner does not want to work on it. All right. Today, I have a choice. So the choice is dependent on feelings. Unfortunately, feelings don't count for anything.
No?
They don't, because feelings come and go. I mean, just think about it. I could come here today and I didn't put Tio. My body, you know, I've got some BO.
Yes.
And for you, BO is body odor, just in case somebody doesn't know.
Like, wait, why is that? Okay.
Yeah, you know, BO, I have body odor. And the moment you catch a whiff of that nastiness, and then, I'm not feeling you. And then that determines whether we engage or not.
Or not.
You get. We don't have that thing of, you know, let's persevere through different things. You know, let's have a conversation around it.
Okay.
That is no longer there. It's like, it's not working. It's never that serious. I've moved on to the next person.
Yeah.
And I think that's quite unfortunate. So we never really have deep, intense relationships that like we are supposed to.
Yeah. And I hear you on that, especially now where people would say, 21st century, of course, there's where we want things fast. Like everything is so fast-paced that, again, like you said, we don't take time to really get to understand this person, have a conversation, get to know this person, and then understand whether you felt something for this person or not. It's more of, I see you today, tumepanda matatu, by the time we get to think, we're already married.
Yeah.
You know?
It's true,
But then again, could we say that is mostly towards the negative? Because again, at the end of the day, people say, listen, back then, people started talking about relationships, getting married at a very young age. That, for example, someone might be, around 17, 16, 15, you know, that have the whole aspect of courtship. And then maybe by 18, 19, maybe 20, you know, this person, you know, is ready to settle down. But now we're seeing a bit of a shift. And I think I'd want us to also focus on that today, where we see a lot of people who are deciding, you know what, not now. You know, let me establish my career, let me do this, let me, you know, so many other reasons that, of course, will come about, that they end up marrying or settling down maybe in their late 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s even, you know, for some people. So the question is, we don't have time to court for a long time, right? So then where does that place us?
So I think it places us at a very great disadvantage. You highlighted something that I like to teach in class quite a bit, and it's almost every couple who has been to my counseling room will have heard this. Back in the day, it did not start at 16. it actually started way younger than that. So you are raised to be a husband and to be a man in society. You are raised to be a wife and to be a woman in society, to be a father, to be a mother. So you're growing with responsibility. Unfortunately for you and I, we were sent to school. And we have been, you know, we have grown up in a capitalistic society where we are sent to school and we are preparing for a career. Our careers will last a good maybe 10, 15, 20. And now it's changing so much. Like, we don't get people who have been in this career for 30 years. You remember those old people who tell you that? And the thing is, when you say I do, one of the things we say in the vows is, till death do us part. Now, if God blesses you with 99 years, yet you have not been trained, yet you know nothing about this place, you have not been wired to respond to this place, then good people, we are at a great disadvantage.
We really, now that you say that, it got me thinking. It's true. We're just taken to school, learn this, after school, get a job. After you get a job, after you're financially stable, then settle down. So that aspect of settling down, we're not prepared.
We're not at all. In fact, what we're prepared for more is our careers. I remember growing up, I was constantly told, you need to study so that you can be successful. And then they push a certain agenda of what they want you to do. I remember for me, my parents, you know, I always wanted to be like a pastor, like to serve in church. But my parents were just like, no. Yeah, so much. We want doctor, engineer, lawyer, something important. You get? So we were forced to do a certain thing. And that was the conversation we had. When it came to relationships, because we come from a traditional African setting, it's not a conversation we were intentionally taught. In fact, we were told, don't think about that. Don't think about that.
Don't even,
Sex conversation. We never had the sex conversation.
Out.
Do not bring a new pregnant woman here.
That's it.
So
End of conversation.
We're not taught these things. So by the time we're getting, you know, to this place, and we hear it from media, from different places, and a lot of these narratives, unfortunately, are broken narratives and do not necessarily help the marriage union. So we're at a great disadvantage. So by the time you are here, you've dated around, your heart has been broken by all these people who don't know what this is. You have no desire to get into this.
Absolutely.
And